Welcome to my weekly review. This is week 1. In this video, I will walk through my journey from Taiwan to Seattle and my first few days exploring the city and the UW campus. So here's my agenda. First, I will start with my trip from Taiwan to Seattle. At the airport, something interesting happened. I was randomly selected for a carry-on luggage inspection right before boarding. It was kind of cool, actually, because I was probably the last person to get on the plane. I will show you a short clip of that.
先生，我这边有个随机的安检。OK。这边写。你好，我们东西都放桌上哦。OK。先再麻烦一下哦，谢谢。好。然后我们待会右转，谢谢。
I flew with Star-Locked Airlines, and honestly, their service was really good. One thing I really liked was that they even offered in-flight Wi-Fi for texting app like Line. And they also gave us sleepers, which made the long flight a lot more comfortable. The economy seats was also surprisingly spacious, not too crowded at all. So when I arrived at Seattle-Tacoma airport, I picked up my luggage and went through customs. To my surprise, the officer only asked me a few simple questions, mainly why I come to the US, where I study, and what my major is. That was it. It was so simple that I thought there would be another step. Next, I'll show you how to get to the Seattle-Tacoma light rail. Watch this video and map. When you walk out, don't go to the right. Go left and enter the building. You'll see signs for the light rail, and if you just follow them, you'll arrive at the station. Since my UW pass doesn't become active until about a week before classes start, which is September 18th, I bought an old card to use for these first few days. The physical card costs $3, and each light rail or bus ride is also $3. If you transfer within a couple of hours, it is free, and there's also a day pass for $6. There aren't any staff checking whether you tapped in or not, so at first I actually went up to the platform without tapping. Then I realized and went back down to tap my card. I really should have gotten off at the U District station, but on my first day, I was so excited to see the campus that I decided to get off at the UW station and walk to the bus stop. Dragging my luggage all the way turned out to be really heavy. And through that, I realized Seattle has so many hills. It was honestly killing me. After an 11-hour flight and climbing all those ups and downs, I finally made it to my dorm, Nordheim Court. My roommate, Young, moved in one day earlier than me. Thanks to him, I was able to stay in the dorm even though I arrived after office hours, and I just needed to check in the next day. He also showed me around the area and took me to a nearby QFC, which is only about a 6-minute walk. We bought a bottle of laundry detergent together and remembered to ask for a QFC membership card, because with the card you can get discounts. So I think I'm running out of time because I really want to keep my weekly review within 6 hours, and I've already spent about 5. So now I'll just go over the highlights of September 3rd to 7th very briefly. My roommate and I went to the UW campus to check out the ECE and CS buildings, and also to see how long it would take us to walk to class. It turned out to be about 20 minutes. The campus is really big and beautiful. Having a bike would definitely make things easier. And there are lots of people riding bikes around here too. The only thing is that on our way to class, there's a very steep hill. My roommate bought an electronic bike for about $1,000, and it rides really smoothly. When we went to the Met bicycle shop to pick it up, I also tried out a used bike, a giant Escape 3 with 21 gears. It felt great and was definitely strong enough for Seattle's many hills. But the price was $450 including tax. I'm still debating whether I should spend that much, because maybe I can find a used bike for around $200 that will already be good enough for me. We also went to Bank of America at University Village, which is about 5-minute walk from our department. To open an account and a credit card, it's recommended to make a reservation beforehand. University Village is basically a shopping mall with a really chill vibe. It feels kind of like a rich neighborhood. You see a lot of people just hanging out, chatting, and walking their dogs. My roommate joked that all the dogs here look super expensive. When we went downtown to apply for our driver's license certification document, we also stopped by a nearby Target. I bought a pillow for sleeping and a Brita filter. Although the tap water here is drinkable, I'm not used to the taste. After filtering it with Brita, it definitely tastes much better. I also went to a kitchenware store at a Pike Place Market to look for a soup pot so I can cook vegetables. Pike Place Market is really beautiful. It was a nice place to walk around. We also went to Trader Joe's. The vegetables there are cheaper than at Target and QFC, and meat is okay. But QFC is bigger than Trader Joe's and has more meat options that are also reasonably priced. For example, my roommate bought beef for only about $6 per pound. We went to the AI startup workshop at Amazon Day 1 building. At the event, we made some great connections. For example, an engineer at Amazon, a software engineer working in the US, and some senior students from the ECE department. I really learned a lot from them, and also from the speaker Aya. The atmosphere at Amazon's headquarters was amazing. Hopefully, in the future, I'll also have the chance to intern or even work there.